Day, my name is Constance Moyo, and I'm a graduate student at the University of Johannesburg, specializing in political economy. It is the study of how countries build economies that uplift people's lives. Today, I want to reflect on one of the most meaningful global partnerships shaping our continent's future: China Africa relations. This relationship is about more than diplomacy, it's about real change across the continent and especially here in South Africa. We see roads, bridges, housing projects, and energy systems built with Chinese support. These developments are creating jobs, growing businesses, and improving daily lives. Beyond infrastructure, China's investment in our people is just as powerful. Hundreds of African students, including many South Africans, have received scholarships to study in China. They return with global knowledge and practical skills to solve local challenges. Companies like Huawei are training young people in digital skills, preparing them for the future economy. Other African countries are also benefiting from this partnership. In Ethiopia, China funded and constructed the Addis Ababa Djibouti Railway, a modern transport route that has improved train logistics and connected landlocked Ethiopia to the sea. In Kenya, the Standard Gauge Railway between Mombasa and Nairobi, also built with Chinese support, has become a vital link for commerce, tourism, and daily community. In Nigeria, Chinese investments in energy and telecommunications have strengthened infrastructure in major cities and rural areas alike. In Zambia, China has supported the revitalization of the mining sector and contributed to road development. Angola has also partnered extensively with China for housing, transportation, and oil infrastructure. Zimbabwe has also seen development support in sectors like agriculture, dam construction, and electricity transmission. Rwanda has also welcomed investment in e-government, smart city initiatives, and the development of digital services. These collaborations are just not about capital or infrastructure. They reflect a mutual interest in progress and transformation. African nations are just not recipients of aid. They are shaping how this partnership evolves to serve their own long-term development visions. China, in turn, sees Africa not only as a market but a vital partner in building global prosperity. In the energy sector, Chinese supported wind farms in South Africa's Northern Cape are also helping us shift to cleaner, more sustainable power. Hydropower projects in countries like Mozambique and Uganda, backed by Chinese firms, are enabling greener, more reliable electricity access. Industrial projects like the big automotive plant in the Eastern Cape are strengthening local manufacturing and creating opportunities across value chains. During COVID-19, China extended medical aid and vaccines to many African countries, including South Africa. This support helped save lives and reinforce public health systems. China also supported local vaccine production on the continent, promoting long-term health security. Cooperation in health has continued beyond the pandemic, with Chinese medical teams supporting African hospitals and helping train through Confucius institutes across African universities, including South Africa, Kenya, Rwanda, Nigeria, and Egypt. Students are learning Mandarin, exploring Chinese culture, and engaging in academic exchange. These people-to-people connections help build mutual respect and long-term collaboration. They show that education and culture are just as important as roads and railways when it comes to development. What we see in Africa-China relations is a long-term vision, one that empowers people, strengthens institutions, and builds for the future. It's a partnership rooted in action, trust, and shared goals. The partnership has moved from infrastructure to innovation, from trade to technology, and from policy to dialogue to shared prosperity. Africa has much to gain by continuing to shape this relationship with intention. We must ensure that our countries maintain ownership over development outcomes, build local capacity, and remain united in negotiation. In doing so, we can maximize the value of this engagement while guarding our sovereignty and sustainability. Let us continue to welcome efforts that help us grow economically, socially, and intellectually. Let us celebrate those who believe in Africa's potential and invest in our talent, our infrastructure, and our future. The future belongs to those who invested in it, and Africa China relations are showing what investment looks like when driven by respect, opportunity, and mutual respect. I thank you.